How we doing, guys? Hope you're all well. I'm just on my way to a job where a lady has she's managed to lock her moped keys under her seat, and she said that she was trying to get them, she was trying to retrieve them yesterday up to about midnight last night, but with no luck. And she's contacted a couple of moped guys and they said, yeah, we can do it for you, but not for about a week or so. So bless her, she was at the wit's end. So I'm gonna try. I don't normally do this sort of thing. Obviously I've got loads of lishy picks for cars, but don't normally kind of deal with mopeds, so I'm not too sure how I'm going to do it. She said that the seat hasn't got a separate lock. The way she releases the seat is by putting the key in the ignition and turning it left. I think that's what she said. She turns it left and then the seat pops up. So we'll have a look, see if we can get these out for her. See you there. Lost it, where have they gone there?
Oh, you blessing.
Jeez.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh.
There we go. That was yeah, I tried using my jigglers. I didn't have any lishy picks that fit the keyway. I thought I'd give it a little go, but I wasn't holding much hope. Yeah, so I gave the jigglers a little bit of a go to start with, and then I thought, I don't know how much flexibility is in that seat, and there was enough to get my my Ferret down there. So managed to hook him out like that, which was very satisfying. And she was, as you probably could hear, was very appreciative. Just while I'm here, actually, before I go back home, I need to warn you about some scams that's going on. I had a phone call last Friday, so today's day, Wednesday, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, about apparently I owed money to a company that I'd agreed to take a half-page advert out in their magazine. Okay, so apparently I agreed to this a year ago, and I agreed that it would cost £350 for this half-page publication. Now, I never go into any magazines or anything like this. I don't see the point in it. When you're a mobile locksmith, most people want you. Not all people, but most people want you when they're locked out and stuff like that. So for me, I don't think they would work for me. So I've never agreed to go into a publication. Anyway, this lady phones to say that she's from a collections company, and this debt has been passed on to them. I owed £350 a year ago. Apparently I've ignored all their calls where they've tried to contact me. And when I have answered the phone to them, I've put the phone straight back down again. They said that they've got all the phone calls are recorded, including the one apparently that when I agreed to take this out. So I said to the lady, well, look, let me see a contract, let me see a signed contract. And she said, well, there's no signed contract because this was done, we were still in COVID, still following government guidelines, so they weren't sending any contracts out. It was all done verbally, and I was like, sounds dodgy anyway. But then she contradicted herself and said, because I said, look, I know nothing about this. She said, well, you would have been sent a confirmation letter along with artwork for the magazine, and your invoice, which was due 14 days after I received it. And like I say, this is back in May 2021. And I said, yeah, I never received that. She's gone, no, we actually, there is a recording. I've listened to all the recordings, and there is a telephone conversation where you do say that you have received it, but you haven't had a chance to look at it yet. And I was like, okay, that's not. But anyway, yeah, it turns out that it's well, I mean, I've had no confirmation that it's a scam. But anyway, so this conversation went on, and I said, look, the government now, for people that are in trouble with their businesses, can now the government will pay 40% of these debts. So she reduced it because there was like now fees added on. It went up to £680, but she was able to reduce it back down to £379 if I paid on this Friday. And I said I can categorically say I've not taken this advert out, and I won't be paying anything today. So she said, okay, well, means we've got to go to court. I said, fine, let's go to court, because I'm adamant that I haven't taken this out. So that's how it was left. We're going to court. I get a phone call today from the same company with the exact same lines. It's like she's reading from a book at the beginning, saying that I have not paid for artwork from an advert from a year ago. I went, okay, but this time it's for a different company. So the last company that I didn't pay was called Light Oak Media, and this one was something about arts. Apparently I'd agreed to go into their magazine as well. I went, let me just stop you there. I spoke to you last week, didn't I? And she went, no, we haven't spoken. I went, yeah, I did. I spoke to you last week. She's gone, no. The last contact I've had was I tried to ring you last week. Well, she tried to ring me 7 days ago to talk about this, but she couldn't get hold of me. She'd rung me off the same mobile number that she rung me on Friday, which I've checked. And when I said to her, it was definitely you that I spoke to you last week, because I recognise your voice and you've literally started the exact same as the way you did with me last week. She went, no, that must be a colleague. Let me check and I'll call you back. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. So just be aware of these scammers, guys. Thomas Locksmiths. Let you go across the road. Remember that when I come in and buy stuff from your shop. Yeah. Just be aware, because you know these guys would. There's some people that would pay this. Imagine being an elderly or vulnerable person, and you'd agreed, you know, and somebody phoned you up like this. You'd shit yourself, wouldn't you? I must admit, at one point, I was on the phone to her for about 45 minutes last week. And at one point I'm thinking, did I agree to this? Am I actually going to be going to court over this? And then I thought, there's not a chance that I would pay £349 to go into a magazine. There's just no point in me doing that. So yeah, and do you know what? Today, what she's done today has just reinforced my thoughts of it being a scam. So just please be aware, guys, that there's people out there that are just out to get you. Absolute arseholes. All we're trying to do is make a living. All they're trying to do is take our money off us, get a proper job. I hope she's watching this. I've got her in my phone as a scamming bitch, just in case she phones back again. Right, I'm going home to carry on with the final bits of the training room. Got my first student. It's Wednesday today. First student is coming in on Monday. I'm so excited. Yeah, I can't wait. It's so close now, the training room, to being finished. So love it. I've purposely not vlogged or videoed any of it, because I just want you to see it when it's done. And I'm going to do like a nice little video for you all when it's done. I'm excited. Right, that's 8 minutes now. I've been babbling on. So see you soon. Right, we've got to this job. I come here the other day and the customer was saying that they were having problems with locking the door. Oh, it's only just gone there. So we had a look, thinking it might be adjustments, but on closer inspection, we found a problem with this hinge. I don't know if you can, yeah, see that's snapped, the actual hinge snapped. So the middle one's fine and the top one's fine up there, but yeah, that one's gone. So it's got a replacement here, so we'll get this fitted and hopefully we might have to do some adjustments as well once this is done. But yeah, we'll get this done and get it all working. There we go, guys, that's the new hinge on down there, and door is now closing and locking beautifully. All done. How you doing, guys? So as you've probably just seen, the training room, it's ready, it's done. First student tomorrow, can't wait. Spoke to him yesterday on the phone, sounds like a lovely guy. And yeah, we're fully booked up now till, well, June's fully booked. And I've got a booking in July as well, so I'm actually taking more bookings for July now, which is fantastic. So yeah, if you're interested, just head over to my website, www.lockswood.co.uk, and there's actually a training page which gives you a bit of an outline of what I'm going to be doing and costs as well. So go and check it out. But here we go, look. This has been basically what I've been doing for the last month. So there we go, the training room. So what I've done here, I've got 2 exterior door frames. As you can see, 2 exterior door frames, and just hung a couple of doors like that. Just normally hung them, but I've got shorter doors for the actual size of the frame. So I can change out, so I can have students in. I've cut this section out of the door. So basically, once we've done all the night latches, once we've done all the night latches on there, I can just whip that out, put a fresh bit of timber in there, and it's ready for deadlocks. Or, I mean, we might even be able to do all the night latches and then just spin it around, I don't know. I'm not sure it's going to work yet. And then on here, on the frame side, again, it's cut there, and it's cut down here as well. So I can whip the architrave off, which is just on here. I can whip that off, take this bit of timber off as well, and then just so it's all interchangeable. So basically, all I've got to do is put a new bit of timber on the frame, a new bit on the door, and then it's ready for the next student. So Yeah, that's basically it. Got all, we've got loads of. We're going to be showing you how to fit all of these deadlock, all these mortise locks here. Bathroom lock, Euro profile, sash locks, mortise locks. We've got the Apex. We've got Apex thumb turn and cylinders to use on the Euro deadlocks and sash locks. Handle sets, cover escutcheons, security escutcheons, standard escutcheons, some more there. And then we've got night latches. We've got some standard night latches, traditional night latches, an ERA double locking night latch, a British standard ERA night latch, roller night latch, which is what I like to use on outward opening doors. The Yale British standard version night latch. Yeah, repair roses, cylinder pulls, all that sort of thing we'll be going through. Down here we've got all the tools that you're going to need. So there's 2 sets of toolboxes. I need to get them all out of their pack. It's all brand new tools pretty much. Nipex pliers and S-wing hammers, Irwin chisels. I need to give them a sharpen up actually. But yeah, all brand new tools for you to use. All my power tools here, which will be here to use. There's another set of tools over here. So we've got 2 sets. Obviously, going to be teaching you the Sauber jig, how to use that. Again, there's drills, everything you're going to need. Again, it's another complete set of tools there. So we've got 2 complete sets with all the power tools you're going to need. This is going to be my main job, I believe, keeping this place clean. But yeah, and then over here, look, there's no shortage of supplies, I tell you. Tea, coffee, all the biscuits you could want, Jaffa cakes. We've got a little fridge here. It's got some non-alcoholic beers, you savages. But I thought it might be nice just to crack open a beer at the end of your course, and yeah. So we've got some non-alcoholic beers, water, soya milk. Yeah, just bits and pieces. We've got the Apex stuff down there. So if you're interested in Apex, I've got some brochures and leaflets for you to take away. It's fantastic stuff. I love the Apex stuff. There's some more stuff up here of the Apex for you to look at while you're here. Filler, which you're going to be using, 2-pack filler when we're doing the repair course, and if anybody's doing the repair course. All different grades of sandpaper, some wipes for your delicate little digits. Decorator's cork, going to need that. I've borrowed this, I'm not going to lie. So a lot of you will know that I gave up carpentry a little while ago to concentrate on the locksmithing. You might have heard this in previous videos, I've discussed it. But then I gave all of my tools, basically all my power tools, to my son Josh, who's also a carpenter. Biggest regret, I mean, I should never have done it, because now I'm doing this. My plunge saw, my rails, my Hove and all of that, it's just become a bit of a nightmare. Kind of now I've given it all to him to keep borrowing it back and stuff like that. But anyway, I've borrowed this off a mate who's so this is the Festool plunge saw and the extraction unit, which he's lent me for a little bit. I am going to buy this. He won't let me buy his. I'd love to, but he won't let me buy it. He's a plumber. Why does he need this? He doesn't need it. But yeah, I've used it. I used it to do the to cut the sections out, to cut these sections out of the doors. And what a bit of kit, unbelievable. So I'm definitely going to be buying my own, well, for in here, plunge saw and the extraction kit. Over here, so we're also going to be doing a timber multi-point lock course. So if you want to be able to know how to fit multi-point locks into timber doors, there's a day's course on that. The making good as well, that's what these rods and these bars are for. Some resin down there, so I'll show you how to, to do some making good on door frames and stuff like that. In certain situations when, when you need to kind of do a proper, like, not just a bit of gluing back a bit of timber and the architrave and filling, but in certain situations you need to repair it much better, so it's got to be much more solid. So that's where they come into that's where they come into play. So yeah, I'm also going to be in the near future, probably in the next couple of months, I'm going to be starting doing some podcasts. So if anybody's interested, anybody watching it, I've got quite a few people in mind already. I want to do one a month. But yeah, anybody watching, if you're interested in being on the podcast, send me a message. Just come. Obviously, you come down to Hove where I live. We'll do it in the training room here. That's what this is for. So I've got a microphone and my little on here. I like it. Yeah, and just do like a little podcast about how you got into your industry, whatever it is you're doing. I'm going to have my old business partner. I've asked him today. My old business partner and his brother Jason, that I used to work with years ago, and still get on really, really well with them. And actually, my son Josh works with my old business partner Wayne. And yeah, I've asked them if they'd like to come on, and it's just really good to get people's perspective on their trades, and how they got into their trade and how they're finding it now with COVID and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, also locksmiths. There's quite a few locksmiths that I'd like to get on, obviously, and have a chat with them, find out how they got into the trade and stuff like that. So something to look out for, guys. I'm really excited for doing that. But like I say, it won't be for a couple of months. I want to get the training room, up and running, and get people booked in. I'll get more people booked in. So yeah, all good. So like I say, booked up now. All the June's completely booked up, and we're booking into, I think it's about the second week of July. So if you're interested, head on over to the website. Like I say, click on the training room page, and then or training page, and yeah, there'll be more details there. Right, thanks for watching as always, guys. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you don't subscribe, please subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Cheers, guys.